So on my screen, I found Om Bagresh, Pankaj Godram, Prince Chaudhary, Prince Date, and Vishal Maneshwar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students are present. Where is Suryam? Okay, let's start the class. I am sharing my entire screen so that you can watch what is going on my screen. I hope it is visible to all. So,
Yes.
right on today's topic,
Yes, sir.
mutable and immutable properties of data objects. Though you already know about what are mutable objects, what are immutable objects. Mutable means which can be modified. Immutable objects means the objects which cannot be modified. You should write down the definition. Mutable objects can be modified. Immutable objects cannot be modified. Previous class you may have idea of list and string. String is a immutable data object and list is a mutable data object. You can change the list but you cannot change the string. Once it is defined, you cannot change the string. Let's see an example. Write down mutable objects are list. Immutable objects are string, integers or any number, tuples. So how can you know that this object is mutable or immutable? Let's see an example. If you create a variable, suppose x equal to 100. Now this x is stored somewhere in the memory. This 100 is called an object. This is x and you are assigning one object to x. 100 is an object. Everything in Python is an object. Any variable, numbers, string, or are objects. So this object 100 is stored somewhere in the memory and x is referred to that object like this 100. If you change the value of x, suppose you write x is equal to 60 and you see that the value of x is changed, but in the memory what happens, it will not overwrite the previous contents. 100 will not be overwritten in the memory, but a new object is created in the memory 60, and this reference converted to 60 like this. It means this 100 will not be erased from the memory because this is a immutable data object. Immutable data objects cannot be modified. So the X is referred to the new memory object 60. Again, if you write X is equal to 100, what happens? This reference again transferred to the previous 100 memory location. It will not create a new object because the object is already available in the memory. So this reference just changes to the previous 100 object. This is how Python works. But how you know that this memory contents are not changed when you change the value of X? Let's see. Now you note down these statements. I'm erasing those statements, and now I will tell you how to know that the contents are not erased in the memory. You create a variable X is equal to 100, and then you can print the address. Address means the location where this 100 is stored in the memory with the help of ID function. So this ID is a built-in function. It tells the address of this 100. So 100 is stored in X, so you can type X here, and this ID will display the memory location's address. So you have noticed that one number is displayed on the screen as the output of this program. This is a ID, means identification of this X, identification number of this X, where X is stored in the memory. So memory location is referred, specified by the address, means a number that is called a memory address. So X is stored at this memory address, and when you change the value of X, X is equal to 500. And then if you check the ID of X, you can see the ID has been changed. Means this 500 is not stored at this memory location, but a new memory location is created and 500 is stored there. Now again, if you change the value of X and check the ID of X, you can see this time the ID is same as the previous ID, because it is not creating a new memory location, but it referred to the previous memory location where 100 is stored. That's what, how it is saving the time of a computer. Understand? Do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
सर डाउट नहीं है सर इसका स्टेटमेंट लिखा है सर तो बाद में पढ़े तो याद रहे स्टेटमेंट लिखा था
You note down this program and write what is the purpose of this ID method. Write down ID is a built-in function which returns the identification number, also called the memory address, means location of objects in memory.
सर आईडी नंबर का यूज क्या है सर
With the help of ID, you can easily find where this data object is stored in the memory.
Yes, sir.
So this number is a immutable data object. Immutable data object means you cannot change once it is stored in the memory or once it is defined. You cannot change this data object, means you cannot change the value of x. Though you write x is equal to 500, but this 500 is stored at another memory location. It is not stored at the previous memory location where 100 is stored. आपको ऐसा लगेगा कि यहाँ पर 100 स्टोर था, वहाँ पर अब 500 स्टोर हो गया. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं. 500 डेटा ऑब्जेक्ट्स के लिए एक और मेमोरी लोकेशन पाइथन क्रिएट कर देता है. और यदि आप वापस 100 स्टोर करते हैं तो जिस मेमोरी लोकेशन पर 100 स्टोर था, एक्स वापस उसी मेमोरी लोकेशन को रिफर करने लगता है. So what is memory address? Means location in the memory. Each location is identified by its memory address.
सर
It is, yes.
सर मेहुल को एक्सेप्ट कर लीजिए, वो रिक्वेस्ट भेज रहा है.
Okay. Mehul, good morning. Mehul, मेहुल तो बताता ही नहीं, आवाज ही नहीं देता है.
मेहुल,
मेहुल
कोई बात नहीं, मेहुल की जगह कोई और बैठा होगा.
सर आवाज ही नहीं आ रही है.
किसकी? हेलो हेलो मेहुल.
मेहुल
चलो कोई बात नहीं. Now let's see immutable data objects. With the help of this ID function, we can see whether mutable data objects are modified or not. Let's take an example of a list. You know that list is a sequence of data items enclosed in a square bracket. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Now, if I want to know the memory location of this list 1, I can print the ID of this list 1. Let's see the output. So list 1 is stored at this memory location 194045669548.
सर
Now
वो
if I
मेहुल बोल
modify,
रहा है, साउंड नहीं आ रहा है.
हाँ,
सर मेहुल साउंड नहीं आ रहा है बोल रहा है.
आप लोगों को मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
हम लोगों को तो आ रही है सर.
यस सर.
मेहुल का स्पीकर, उससे सेटिंग्स देखनी पड़ेगी कंप्यूटर में. वॉल्यूम कम कर रखा होगा. Okay, you can see on the screen. So look, I defined a list. In this list, there are 4 items, 10, 20, 30, 40. Now, if I modified this list, you know how to modify the list? You can add or delete the contents of the list. So if I add one more content in this list with the help of append function, append 50. The list has been changed. Previously, the list has 4 items, 10, 20, 30, 40. And one more item I add with the help of this append function. So list has been modified. Now, if you check the ID of list 1, what will happen? The contents has been changed, but the memory address is not changed. Means the list is remains in the previous memory location. You can check both the address are same, list 1, and when you modify the list, the address is same. This means the list is mutable data object. Means you can modify the list. You cannot modify the numbers, integer numbers, float numbers, but you can modify the list. This is called mutable and immutable properties of data objects. So write down, list is a mutable data object. We can modify the list in the above program. If you check both the memory location address, it will be same because list has been modified at the same memory location. You should note down all these things. So list is a mutable data object. Mutable means you can modify the list. You cannot modify the numbers. You know that each and everything in the Python programming language is an object. List is an object, number is an object, string is an object. But some object has a mutable properties, some object has immutable properties. For example, you can write down one question. Give an example of immutable data object. So your answer may be string. String is a immutable data object because we cannot modify the string once it is created. You know that string is a group of characters. Or sequence of characters. Written.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
So this is also a very important concept in Python programming language, mutable and immutable properties of data objects. So when you pass mutable data object in a function, how it treats that mutable objects, and when you pass immutable data objects in a function, how the function treats with an immutable data object. I will explain after you have noted down these sentences. Written.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will test whether you understand the concept or not. Let's see an example. Write down one question. What will be the output of the following code? X is equal to 25, print ID X, X is equal to 2 into X, print ID X, X is equal to 25, print ID X is equal to X minus 25. Print ID X. Can you guess what will be the output of this program?
So all have the
Yes,
different
sir.
items.
नो सर, पहले और तीसरे वाले की सेम होगी और दूसरे वाले की अलग होगी.
Yes, very good. X is equal to 25.
Yes, sir.
So X refer to the object 25. This is object 25. Then X is equal to 2 into X. So X 2 into X means 50. So it will not modify because it is a immutable data object. You cannot modify the memory location. So X refer to this X refer to the new memory location 50. So this X refer to 50. Now again X minus 25, 50 minus 25, 25. So it will not create new memory location because 25 is already there. So it again use that memory, again it refer to the. So in this case, when it prints the ID, suppose the ID is 101 and 102. So in this case, it will display the ID 101. In this case, it will display the ID 102. Again, when you X becomes 25, 25 is already stored in the memory. So again, it refer to the previous memory location 25. In this way, it saves the memory space. It will not create 25 another memory location because 25 is already there. So that's the output. So,
सर आंसर भी आंसर.
yes. So you can see the magic. Oh. How Python works. The ID of X means the memory location of 25, 140722562111904. And when you multiply X with 25 means 50, 50 is stored in X. So ID has been changed 140722562112704. Now again X becomes 25. So it uses the previous memory location. That's why the first and the last ID is same. I hope you understand the concept. Immutable data
यस
object.
सर. सर ये प्रोग्राम कहाँ काम आएगा सर? ये तो बस ऐसे ही रहता है.
देखो मैं अभी आपको फंक्शन में म्यूटेबल डेटा ऑब्जेक्ट पास करा के और फिर इम्यूटेबल डेटा ऑब्जेक्ट पास करा के फंक्शंस उसको मॉडिफाई करता है, तो वो मॉडिफाइड वैल्यू रिफ्लेक्ट होती है कि नहीं, वो अभी मैं समझाने जा रहा हूँ. लेकिन उससे पहले आपको नॉलेज होना चाहिए कि इम्यूटेबल डेटा ऑब्जेक्ट क्या होते हैं और म्यूटेबल डेटा ऑब्जेक्ट्स क्या होते हैं.
यस सर.
तो इम्यूटेबल डेटा ऑब्जेक्ट जिनको आप मॉडिफाई नहीं कर सकते मेमोरी में डायरेक्ट, जैसे कि आईडी से आपको समझ में आ रहा है.
यस सर.
और म्यूटेबल डेटा ऑब्जेक्ट्स को आप मॉडिफाई कर सकते हैं. यानी यदि हम फंक्शन में म्यूटेबल डेटा ऑब्जेक्ट को पास करेंगे तो वो उसे मॉडिफाई कर देगा. तो आप फंक्शन को कॉल करते समय इस बात का ध्यान रखेंगे कि म्यूटेबल डेटा ऑब्जेक्ट्स मॉडिफाई हो सकते हैं मेमोरी में, तो हमको मॉडिफाइड डेटा ऑब्जेक्ट रिटर्न होगा। ओके, रिटर्न।
ओके सर, रिटर्न।
So write down the answer. Answer is इस प्रोग्राम। अब आपको मेमोरी लोकेशन तो ऐसे पता नहीं, सभी के कंप्यूटर में अलग अलग मेमोरी लोकेशन होती है। ईच एंड एवरी कंप्यूटर हैज डिफरेंट आउटपुट, but the idea of first statement and the last statement will be same. So you can write the answer like this. This program will display 3 memory address. Memory address of first and last print statement will be same, because x refers to the same value 25. In the second print statement, the memory address will be different, because x refers to new memory location. And you have note numbers like integers and float are immutable data object. So this you have to note down in your notebook, that this program will display 3 memory address. Memory address of first and last print statement will be same, because x refers to the same value 25. In the second print statement, the memory address will be different, because x refers to the new memory location. And you should always keep in your mind that numbers like integers and float are immutable data objects.
सर नहीं हुआ, लिख रहे।
You can also write sample output like this. Sample output 1 2 3 4 5 6, and 2 3 4 1 2, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6.
हो गया सर।
Okay, so I'm going to erase all these things. Let's see one more example.
सर वो सूर्य में ऐड करने बोल रहा है, मैसेज किया था।
उनकी रिक्वेस्ट आ रही होगी।
Good morning, Suryam. Good morning, Suryam.
बोलते ही नहीं है सर कुछ भी।
चलो कोई बात नहीं, पहली बार है तो मैसेज कर रहा है. Okay, let's see one more example so that I can test whether the concept is clear to you or not. X is equal to 200, y equal to 200, z equal to 300. Now I am printing, print id of x, print id of y, print id of z. So what will be the output?
सर एक क्वेश्चन है सर, उसके बाद आउटपुट देंगे।
हाँ,
सर जो वैल्यू रहती है सर, जो वैल्यू असाइन करते हैं किसी भी मतलब एक्स वाई जेड जो भी है
हाँ.
सर, तो वो वैल्यू की लोकेशन को देखना होता है या फिर वो एक्स और वाई की लोकेशन को देखना होता है?
नहीं, ये 200, 200, 300 या ये डेटा ऑब्जेक्ट्स है ना, ये
Yes,
नहीं है
sir.
डेटा ऑब्जेक्ट्स. डेटा ऑब्जेक्ट्स का क्या होता है, स्ट्रिंग हो गई, वैल्यू होती है ना डेटा ऑब्जेक्ट्स में.
यस सर।
डेटा ये थोड़ी, ये तो वेरिएबल है, ये डेटा नहीं है. डेटा क्या है, 200, 200, 300. तो ये डेटा स्टोर रहता है मेमोरी में.
यस सर।
गुड मॉर्निंग
Yes,
सर,
sir.
सूर्यम पटले प्रेजेंट।
गुड मॉर्निंग.
X and Y same, I guess.
Sir, x y will be same and z will be different.
So X, Y same and Z will be different.
हाँ, आप लोगों ने ठीक अंदाजा लगाया है.
Yes,
आपको
sir.
कंफर्म भी होना चाहिए. What happens, 200 is stored in the memory and x refer to 200. Now you are try to assign 200 to y. So y, but 200 is already there. So no need to create a separate memory location for y. This y refers to this value like this.
Yes, sir.
And z is equal to 300, but 300 is not stored in the memory. So the Python will create one more memory location, 300. And
Yes.
z refers to that value, this. So the ID of 200 is same. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when you try to display the ID of x and ID of y, both IDs are same and the ID of z is different. But the third ID is different because x and y refer to the same data object 200. Create two memory locations for 200 to save the memory space. And z refers to the memory location 300, so z's ID is different. Now let's see, if I write z equal to z minus 100 and print the ID of z.
सर एक्स वाई के बराबर होगी उसकी भी आईडी।
सर तीनों की
यस सर।
हाँ, yes, now you
सर
understand the
तीनों की
concept.
सेम होगी।
सर both will be
Because
same ID.
z becomes 200, so no need to create separate memory location for z. Since 200 is already there in the memory, so z is also referred to the 200.
Yes, sir.
200, x referred to 200. Then y equal to 200, so y referred to 200. Then z referred to 300. So Python will create memory location 300. Now z equal to z minus 100 means 300 minus 100, z becomes 200. So it will not modify this value. 200 is already available in the memory, so Z also refer to 200. In this way, Python saves the memory of a computer. If I write t equal to x plus y minus z, what will be the ID of t?
So same.
Sir, ID of Z
So same.
300.
Same of x. So same as
Yes.
x.
So 200
300.
plus 200, 400. 400 minus 200, again 200. So t is also 200. So no need to create separate memory location for t. T also refers to 200 because numbers are immutable data objects. You cannot modify the memory location.
Yes, sir.
You cannot modify this memory location. If you want to store 200 plus 100 in X, so it will not store 300 here, but it will create separate memory location and X refer to that memory location. This is how mutable and immutable data objects works. Now write down the topic passing mutable data objects in function. List is a mutable data object, or you can simply say mutable object. And if we pass list in a function, that list can be modified by the function. So note down passing mutable data objects in function. Mutable means the object which you can change. It will not create a separate memory location, but it will modify in that place only where the list is stored. As we have seen in the previous example, when we modify the list by adding one more items in a list, the list has been modified in the same memory location where it is stored. So list is a mutable data object. You should keep in mind that list is mutable, string is immutable, tuple is also immutable. All numbers, integer, float are immutable data objects. So in your syllabus, you can see mutable and immutable properties of data objects. So I am explaining about this topic, mutable and immutable properties of data objects in your syllabus.
Yes.
Write down one program, df call me. The name of the function is call me, and here I am declaring one variable, suppose L. Then L dot append, and I am appending one value, suppose directly I am writing 10. So here I am creating one list. List is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am passing this list in this call me function, list 1. Then print list 1. Can you guess what will be the output?
Sir, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1 is not there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sir, 1 append हो गया ना 10 में शायद.
10 is a value appended at the end.
Yes, sir.
Append means you are adding value at the end
Yeah.
of the list.
Sir, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10.
Let's see the output. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. So what happens? You see, you are passing list 1. List 1 is not modified. You are modifying L, but still list 1 is modified. How this happens? Let's see. List 1 refer to the memory location where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is stored. Now this list 1 is copied in L. So L does not have a separate memory location. L also refers to this memory location. This you should keep in your mind. And when you modify the L, it means you are modifying this memory location. You are adding 10 here. So both L and list are modified in this case because list is mutable. You can modify the list.
सर ये
So
थोड़ा
list
सा
one
समझ नहीं
and-
आया सर. एल और लिस्ट की जो आईडी लोकेशन वो सेम है ना?
Yes, ID is same. And if you change, look, in the previous example, what happens when x is equal to 10 and when you write x is equal to 20, ID becomes different.
20.
डिफरेंट.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because x is a immutable data object.
Yes, sir.
You cannot
Yes,
modify
sir.
the previous memory location. But
Yes,
list
sir.
is a mutable data object. You can
Yes.
modify the same memory location in
Yes.
Python. That's
Yes.
why you are modifying the same memory location, and you know that in Python, same data is referred by different variable names if
Yes,
it is
sir.
available in the memory.
ओ
मैंने कहा था ना हाँ
सर लिस्ट
10
की
अगर
जगह
मेमोरी में
सर अगर वहाँ लिस्ट की जगह कोई टपल होता तो वो एल की वैल्यू आती ही नहीं.
हाँ यस यस यू कैन नॉट मॉडिफाई. ओके
सर अगर यहाँ पर 3 या फिर 4 लिस्ट होती तो भी उनकी वैल्यू एक ही जगह पर होती ना?
अगर आपने एक और लिस्ट बनाई है मान लो, तो उसमें कोई दूसरे डेटा मेंबर्स हैं तो वो तो दूसरी मेमोरी को रिफर करेगा ना. जैसे मान लो उसमें 1020 है तो ये तो 1020 है, उसी को थोड़ी कर देगा. हर लिस्ट उसी को थोड़ी रिफर कर देगी अगर आपने 2 लिस्ट बनाई है.
सर तो
Let's
एल
see an
क्या है
example.
यहाँ पे?
You call this function, you pass one argument list1. So what happens? List1 is copied in L. L and list1 refer to the same memory location. Let's see another example so that concept should be clear to you. If I write here x is equal to 100, okay, and here I am writing L equal to L plus 20. What will be the output?
100.
Yes. Why not 120?
सर वो म्यूटेबल है.
Yes.
इम्यूटेबल.
Because you cannot modify the same memory location. But list
Yes.
is a mutable data object. You can modify the same memory location. Okay, that is the difference. In this case, x will not become 120, though x is copied in L. So
Yes,
L
sir.
has a different memory location. So you are modifying the value of L in this case in function calling. So L becomes 120, not X. But in case of list is immutable data object. That's why list can be modified by the function. Numbers cannot be modified by the function. Understand?
सर नहीं आया समझ।
X कॉपी हो गया L में, X 100 है तो L भी क्या है 100 हो गया। देखो मैं फिर से समझाता हूँ आपको, इसको अच्छी तरह समझ लो। You declare variable X is equal to 100, okay. X is referred to 100, okay. इतना समझ में आ गया?
यस सर।
X is equal to 100 means X referred to 100, okay. Now you call the function and you pass X, so X copied in L, तो L में भी क्या आ गया 100 आ गया, 100 को रिफर कर रहा है ये ऐसे, okay. So when you call the function, then this function is modifying the value of L is equal to L plus 20, तो ये यहाँ पर मॉडिफाई करेगा कि अलग बनाएगा दूसरा? बताओ। हेलो,
यस सर।
L इक्वल टू L प्लस 20, यहाँ पर 120 करूँ कि अलग से बनाऊँ 120?
सर अलग से 120 बनाना पड़ेगा।
हाँ, बिकॉज you cannot modify the integers once it is created in the memory, 100 मेमोरी में स्टोर हो गया, इसको मॉडिफाई नहीं कर सकते L प्लस 20 लिखकर। क्या होगा 120 एक सेपरेट मेमोरी लोकेशन बन गया यहाँ पर, and L refers to 120 and you are printing the value of X, तो X की वैल्यू कितनी है?
100।
X की वैल्यू कितनी है?
100।
100, ये देखो ना, ये दिखाई दे रहा है X is refer to 100, तो 100 प्रिंट होगा।
यस सर।
लेकिन लिस्ट के केस में ऐसा नहीं हो रहा था। देखो इसको एक बार और समझ लो। लिखा L डॉट अपेंड, मान लीजिए लिस्ट है 50, list 1 is equal to 1 2 3 4 and I'm calling the function call me and I'm passing list 1 and then print list 1, क्या होगा?
1 2 3 4 50।
हाँ, लेकिन अब इंटीजर के केस में ऐसा नहीं हो रहा था। क्यों नहीं हो रहा था? लिस्ट 1 refer to suppose the data 1 2 3 4, you pass list 1 in this function, so L also refer to 1 2 3 4. This function is appending, you know that append function adds one more element in the list, so this function is appending new data into the list. तो इसने नई लिस्ट नहीं बनाई, ऐसी नई लिस्ट नहीं बनाई 1 2 3 4 50 ऐसी नई लिस्ट नहीं बनाई, बल्कि इसी में मॉडिफाई किया है, इसी में 50 ऐड कर दिया है। तो लिस्ट 1 और L रिफर टू द सेम डेटा ऑब्जेक्ट्स, तो जब हम लिस्ट 1 को प्रिंट कर रहे हैं तो वो 1 2 3 4 50 ही दिखा रहा है। आगे समझ में?
यस सर।
यस सर।
ठीक है, मैं अभी एक दूसरा प्रोग्राम लिखता हूँ, फिर देखता हूँ आपको समझ में आया कि नहीं। आप लोग इस प्रोग्राम को नोट कर लो, इसका आउटपुट लिख लो, आउटपुट 1 2 3 4 50 और नोट डाल दो, लिस्ट इज ए म्यूटेबल डेटा ऑब्जेक्ट in the above program list 1 is modified by call me function. इतना आप लोग नोट कर लो इतना. So list is a mutable data objects. Integers and numbers are immutable data objects. You cannot modify, means you cannot modify the value in the memory where the previous value is stored. That's why those data objects are called immutable. And list is immutable because you can modify the memory location where that data is stored, means list is stored. So list is immutable. String is immutable. Numbers are immutable. If you pass list, you should be careful, because if you are passing a list, that list can be modified by this function and you will get the modified version of list 1. Have you written all these things?
नो सर, सर बस थोड़ा सा बचा.
Just last line. Yes, sir.
नो सर, नहीं हो, मेरा नहीं हुआ. एक मिनट. सर हो गया.
Okay, let's see whether you understand the concept by taking one more example. Suryam? सूर्यम, लगता है सूर्यम का माइक काम नहीं कर रहा है. Okay, let's take one more example. Write down DEF, change me, pay equal to pay multiplied by 2. Pay 3000. Change me So can you guess what will be the output of this program?
3000.
Om Bagresh, Pankaj,
3000.
6,000.
प्रिंस गाते हैं.
Sir, 3,000. Child. 50,000.
Yes, your answer is correct. Look, though these variables look same, but this variable is a local variable. This variable is a global variable.
Yes, sir.
And you cannot directly access the global variable if the names are same. You have to write global. Otherwise, this pay is a local variable. Now 3000 is stored in pay, and pay becomes 6000. But this local variable's pay's value becomes 6000, not this. So when you try to print the value of pay, it is 3000. So 3000 will be displayed on the screen. The output will be
3000.
3000. Let's see the output. 3000. Let's clear it again. What happens in this program? pay equal to 3000. So pay refer to this memory location 3000. Now this 3000 is stored in this pay. So also refer to 3000. Now pay becomes pay into 2, means 6000. But this pay and this pay is different. This pay is a local variable for this function. This pay is a global variable. So the value 6000 referred to by this pay means the function's pay variable 6000, not the global variable. And you are printing the value of pay means this global variable's value. Global variable's value is 3000. That's why the output is 3000. So write down output 3000. So this is all about mutable and immutable properties of data objects. You should keep in mind that mutable data objects can be modified, immutable data objects cannot be modified. The examples of mutable data objects are strings, and immutable data objects are string and tuple, and mutable data objects are list. So write down the assignment, home assignment. What is the purpose of ID method in Python? What do you mean by immutable data objects? In Python, what do you mean by mutable data objects in Python? Give example of mutable data type. What is the effect on mutable data objects when they passed in a function? So this is your home assignment. Solve all these questions in your notebook and send the photographs of your notebook on my WhatsApp number. Have you noted down the home assignment?
No, sir, last question. So last question बता. So
Okay. So regularly you can attend the online classes at 11 a.m. in Google Meet.
सर 11 से कब तक है? कभी भी जब तक मन करे.
ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा हम 40-50 मिनट की क्लास लेंगे.
सर स्कूल में जैसे लगती है वैसे ही सेम.
हाँ, इंटरनेट आपका अच्छा चलना चाहिए. इंटरनेट स्लो चलेगा तो फिर आप ठीक से अटेंड नहीं कर पाएंगे.
सर अभी बरसात में प्रॉब्लम होगी सर, जब पानी गिरेगा.
क्यों?
सर फिर इंटरनेट सर थोड़ा अनस्टेबल हो जाता है.
अच्छा.
सॉरी सर. सर इधर सब पेड़ पड़ जाते हैं सर.
हम्म,
नेटवर्क
आप लोग
कम
कंप्यूटर में कर पाओगे अगर इंटरनेट को, जैसे उसमें टेथरिंग होता है मोबाइल में, तो उससे आप टेथर करके यूएसबी लगाकर आप है ना अपने मोबाइल का इंटरनेट कंप्यूटर में रन कर सकते
सर वो तो मेरे पास जियो फाई रखा है सर, वो तो मैं
कंप्यूटर ही नहीं
वाईफाई
है
से कर
सर।
लेता है।
हैं, कंप्यूटर या लैपटॉप जो भी हो।
वाईफाई
कंप्यूटर पर मैं तो पाम टॉप है सर।
ठीक है, मोबाइल पर थोड़ा सा ना डिस्प्ले थोड़ा छोटा आता है ना, अगर कंप्यूटर डेस्कटॉप कंप्यूटर होता तो उसमें क्या है थोड़ा क्लियर दिखाई देता।
सर कास्ट कर
जैसे
सकते
मैंने
हैं।
कोशिश की है फॉन्ट को बड़ा किया है मैंने, तो दिखाई
नो
दे
सर
रहा
पर
होगा।
अच्छा दिखाई दे रहा है, क्लियर।
ये सर अच्छे से दिखाई दे रहा है।
हाँ, और कॉपी में नोट करते जाना, क्योंकि जैसे जैसे मैं आगे पढ़ाता जाऊंगा ना, हो सकता है कि आप कुछ कंसेप्ट
सर ये स्कूल में वापस नहीं पढ़ेंगे ना?
याद आ जाएगा। वापस ही पढ़ सकते हैं अगर किसी को डाउट है तो।
हाँ यस।
यस सर। स्कूल कब से चालू हो रहा है?
स्कूल
स्कूल
अभी
कब
तो
तक
कोई
चालू होगा
डेट नहीं
स्कूल?
आई है, अभी 30 तक तो बंद ही है, फिर देखते हैं। अगर कोई डेट आएगी तो मैं आपको व्हाट्सएप पर मैसेज कर दूंगा।
यस सर। थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू, गुड डे।
गुड डे सर।